Hello, YouTube family. Are you ready? I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture. It's not cute, not knowing. And now we're going to know. Let's get the hugging. Wendy Williams. She just turned 61. She has armed herself with some of the best lawyers out there. I'm talking about the fighters. And the legal war is brewing. Wendy says she is not incapacitated. She's being controlled against her will. I do see her being let out of this guardianship, but she has to want to not revert to old habits. We're talking about drinking and drugs, because I think that's what it boils down to, why these guardians feel that they need to be here. But she clearly, because she's not drinking, she's in her right frame of mind. She clearly is in her right frame of mind. So this is going to be interesting, but I do see her getting out of it. Paramount is going to be bought by Skydance Media. They're saying they're not doing any DEI practices. They're not. And what kills me when people talk about DEI, it's not just black. Oh, it's black too, but it's women as well. When they do these DEI initiatives, and they're saying that once they merge with Paramount, there'll be none of that. And it makes you wonder about BET. BET is owned by Paramount. What's going to happen to BET and BET Plus? What Tyler Perry going to say about this? What changes are they going to make? I see changes coming to CBS, that the morning news, because the ratings are not great with Gayle King. You see what has happened to Stephen Colbert, even though he's going to be okay in the end. But you see freedom of speech in media. The TV show The View battling it out with the White House. And the White House saying that The View may be next and criticizing the show. The View may not be your cup of tea, but a show like The View is needed. And I'm going to tell you why. You may not agree all the time with what these ladies talk about. But when you think of the silencing efforts in media, it's very, very scary. This merger, once Paramount gets taken over by Skydance, what programs will last and what programs will go? I worry about a BET. Will BET still be BET? But then there are some people who say that BET ain't been BET in forever. The View is under ABC, but it just makes you wonder that outlets that are not, I guess, seen as favorable to this administration, will they be able to survive? They're already threatening. They say, Jimmy Kimmel, you next. I think these comedians are going to band together. Stephen Colbert is going to be okay. He's going to go on to bigger and better things, and he will continue to voice his opinion. But this Skydance Paramount merger is going to be interesting, because they're coming out and saying, ain't no DEI over here. I don't care about that. The diversity, inclusion, don't care. And they're saying it under the umbrella because everyone should have the same advantages. Well, everybody ain't qualified to have the same advantages. That's why there are women who have advanced so well, because they were the most qualified for a job. People thinking that minorities are getting jobs not because they're qualified or that they can do the job or that they're the best person for the job. They're basing it on the color of their skin. Interesting times that we're in. If you're a fan of the Power series, Starz has just signed a deal to take you back to the beginning of Ghost and Tommy. Now, there'll be younger actors playing them. But how did Ghost and Tommy become friends? Well, this new Power spinoff is going to examine just that. Spike Lee's new Denzel Washington movie, High Low. It hits theaters October 15th. It's Denzel. I love when he plays shady characters. It's ASAP Rocky. It's going to start streaming on Apple TV Plus September the 5th. I can't wait to see. The poster for it is really good. Denzel's got these sunglasses on. He's got headphones. It looks real bebopish. But it hits theaters August 15th. I don't know why I get my August and October. I don't know. Brandy. In addition to touring with Monica, and they've added more tour dates, Florida, that Brandy and Monica tour is coming to you. She has a new Lifetime movie coming out. It's a Christmas movie entitled Christmas Every Day with her daughter. Tomorrow night on Steve Harvey's Celebrity Family Feud. I know I have to tape it because I work at an amphitheater on Thursday night. We got Anthony Hamilton and Tamar Braxton. Patti LaBelle's crew against Fantasia's crew. Fantasia got her family. Patti got her family. Celebrity Family Feud. It airs tomorrow night on ABC. As I was talking about the Malcolm-Jamal Warner tragedy, and I understand the sensitivity, this one hurt. This hurt like when Kobe died, when Chadwick Boseman. It hurt. And a lot of people are really, really, really in their feelings. But I think some people need to know, as I tell a story, I ain't starting nothing. People do have questions about how he died, because you can best believe that the island of Costa Rica is going to do everything to protect themselves and have their stories and what they present, because none of these islands want to hurt their tourism. Tourism equals money, the bottom line. I will stand 10 toes down. I don't want to be on an island. I don't want to be on no island with no beach and ain't no lifeguard. I just don't. Lifeguards are needed. People want to go back and forth. Well, some islands don't have lifeguards. Well, after this, they should, because they're going to wind up getting sued. The latest coming out of this, they say now that Malcolm-Jamal Warner was swimming with his daughter when the unfortunate incident happened. So there's just a lot of things. And with the tourism, they are like, he drowned. He drowned. They don't want no kind of investigation. They don't want nobody poking around while there was no lifeguards around, knowing that those high currents in the water is rough. So it's not a matter of, someone said, there you go, starting. Starting what? Starting nothing. I'm telling you what's happening and what people are saying. That kind of got on my nerves yesterday. It did, because yes, it hurt, and we are hurting. That death right there, my heart dropped. I could not believe what I saw come across, that something had happened to him. We grew up with him. We watched him as Theo in his amazing career, the videos and the TV shows, winning a Grammy. It hurt. And I understand that nobody wants someone hurt or talked about that they loved. And this one with Malcolm-Jamal Warner, this death hurt. I got some news on the Williams sisters, the tennis sensations. First off, Venus at 45 was the second oldest woman to win a singles match. She hasn't played in a while, and she returned triumphantly. She also introduced us to her new boyfriend. She's 45. She is dating a 37-year-old actor. Meanwhile, her sister Serena is teaming up with Ritual for Women's Health. She's going to serve as the first women's health advisor. You're going to notice a lot of celebrity women stepping in and taking on that role. Tamar Braxton, who's in concert in Philadelphia tomorrow, I'm going to have a chance to talk to her. She has joined a new campaign educating women about HIV. It's HIV in Black women. I can't wait to talk to her about it. Snoop Dogg is the latest artist to venture into country music, teaming up with Zac Brown. And they're going to be doing a weed theme song. He's just the latest to get into country music. Pepsi is launching some prebiotic sodas. What is that? They're not going to get rid of the Pepsi that you know and love, but they're going into a market where they're really thinking about your gut health. This new prebiotic soda is being geared towards health conscious consumers. Oh, they want the fizz, but they don't want everything else. The prebiotic Pepsi, it contains 5 grams of cane sugar, 3 grams of fiber, and no artificial sweeteners, 30 calories per serving. This is really interesting. This market is growing, whether it's prebiotic or probiotic. They're also going to be coming out with fruit juices without all the sugar and things like that, like apple cider. It's a big business, and people are more health conscious, but they want that little fizz. So we'll see how it works. Someone asked me today, they said, well, you're going to try it, because I like Pepsi. I don't drink it nearly as much as I used to. Good Lord. Years ago, I was crazy, but I've learned to team. I can take about 3 sips and I'm good. And they said, are you going to try this? I said, I have to see. This, I hope it doesn't remind me. Remember when it came out with the new Coke and everybody rejected it? Well, it could be something like that. I'm really good. I've really changed my life. Water is the main drink for me. It's not cute not knowing. And now we know, yes, a lot of stuff going on with this. Leave your comments, even though we may disagree. Even though you may think that I'm kicking up, like, Patty, what are you doing? When that person said, there you go. Sir, clean your microwave. Leave your comments. I don't want people to feel that they can't, but don't think a conversation. You know, you can agree to disagree. You really can. You can agree to disagree with somebody. And guess what? It's all right. Leave a comment. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Because when you think about it, you don't want to miss a thing. It's not cute not knowing. And now you know. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture.